Alright, so this is our newest tool that I just bought. Oh, the tree just fell over there. Actually, it's going to replace our John Deere Gator, the green Gator I call it. I don't fit on it too well, and it's lacking in the power to pull some of the implements, the trailers and the drag harrows and stuff. Yeah, I just don't fit in it very well. But here is a 2024 Yamaha Kodiak 700 power steering. This thing is a monster. I haven't ridden four-wheelers and I couldn't tell you how long, but this has more power than you'll ever need. And the Kodiak versus the Grizzly, they make another version that's like more trail friendly. It's a little wider, a little taller, but basically the exact same package. It has more top end power and a smaller cooling radiator, since you'll be going faster most of the time, where this one's meant for pulling and just grunt work. Exactly what we're going to be using around here for. So I already did the drag harrow yesterday. I pulled out around both fields, well actually all three fields, and it made short work of that. Did really good. This thing comes with a 2-inch receiver. Put hitches on it. You can hear it clanking when I'm riding. That's this thing banging around back here. But yeah, hook implements up to it and have at it. 4-wheel independent suspension, shaft drive. She's a beast. So far so good. Even the cat approves. She came and checked it out. But yeah, so that's what I'll be doing today, is using it. I have to pull the, what's it called, the sweep ball machine, and clean up field 3 because of the I just cut it and I want to get all the weeds, and it has sticker bushes, all kinds of stuff in it now growing. Clean the manure and the weeds and stuff out of it, and the grass clippings, and then we're gonna spray it with a broadleaf killer and go from there. See what we can make out of it. And this is going to be doing the majority of the work. So come on along with me. Let's see how it does. So I had to raise the hitch up on the sweep ball here because this sits higher than the Gator did. It should be pretty close. Right now I have it set on that center block, but I should be able to back right under it. Check it out and see. Right, so with me sitting on it, suspension drops that much, which is alright, because I think what I'll do is I'll end up tightening up the rear suspension some. Might do all the suspension. Looks like I need to get a spanning wrench here, so I can click, because all you got to do is turn this and it raises it, which puts more pressure on your springs, so it won't be as much sag in the suspension. It'll ride a little stiffer, but that's okay. Right, well, I got it hooked up, and I was just kneeling on the back. It goes down some. The problem is I have these tines under here to kind of break up the thatch and manure piles, disperses them a little before it goes underneath the sweep where the brush roller is. I'm just gonna have to try it and see what it does. All right, I'm gonna gas this up, make sure it's full. Got my rake that cleans it out. Got my grabby tools and a box strapped on the front for glass and miscellaneous items I find. And we should be ready. All right, so we're all gassed up. Get this little monkey fired up here. I'm gonna drag it around and we'll get started. Same thing as the harrow. What I noticed is, I heard the tines drag. You don't even know it's behind it. You gotta keep yourself going slow. One thing I forgot, I gotta go clean the manure pile up the hill. Push that back. I did this the other day, and there's like 9 hopper full mounds blocking our path. So take this back, go get the tractor, do that, and I'm gonna raise these tines up. I can hear them hitting the ground. Yeah, again, so raise these up. Just pull this pin out. Set the camera down with that. these guys aren't spoiled. So they got fans, there's 2 of them. And we installed a spray mister on an overhead wire. We have plumbed into the faucet out there. So when they walk under it, they can get a little cooling mist. Heat of the day, they can come over, stand in front of fans, eating their hay. Spoiled babies. Or they can come out in the fields. There's not a lot of grass out there, so we're trying to feed them more hay. Here we got a mega fan. Feels good, doesn't it, buddy? Huh? Mr. Alaska. Dirt ball. He's so sweaty. Dirt clings to him. Whiskey trying to stay out of the mist. Lasky's going to get some, man. Little Reggie nibbling. Ah, and there's Hanky. Hank had a little potty break. What's up, buddy? What's up, big boy? Flies, he keeps stomping his feet, busting his feet up. Alright. Alright, but I got work to do. See you in a little while. It's so hot, the batteries are just getting smoked in this camera today. This one's brand new battery, and it's, I don't have my glasses on, but it's at like 20% already. Very quick. A lot of heat the GoPros make. So anyway, the little machine works awesome. So the only thing I got to do is work on the suspension because it's real soft. It dips and pitches and rolls, or whatever you want to say. You know, you hit the gas, the rear goes down, it changes the position of the machine, and behind it, you know, it raises and lowers it. You know, in the front, when you let off, it wants to roll forward. All right, this one was dead. Now it's at 99%. Weird, too hot. Anyway, it does a lot of pitching back and forth, so tightening up the suspension more. That should help. Plus it stops me from sagging it down with my big fat ass. But other than that, yeah, no complaints. It turns about as hard as the little gator does. It doesn't like this little spot. If I had like 8 more feet that way, I might have to make that, push this pile over more. That's good old, that's compost there. Flipped over with the tractor. That's just about topsoil now. Good garden material. Might kind of pile on top of each other and cover up all the grass and let that biodegrade. But yeah, if I open this up a little bit better, shouldn't have a problem spinning it around. Torque wise, that machine is great. Beast. I'm digging it. It's much more comfortable than riding on the little gator. And it gets the work done a whole lot faster because it's so much smoother. Smoother power and smoother ride. More comfortable. You just go. You gotta be careful on how fast you're going because of the device or the implement you have behind you. So, alright, well, until next time, thanks for joining me.